Livie here, hope you're all doing good. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my updated foundation routine. And the reason I'm updating this video is because obviously I've bought new products, I've bought new brushes, and after testing them, this is exactly how I do my foundation routine every single day. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you get some good tips or some good tricks on applications of different products, and I'll see you on the other side.
I start with a really good primer. This is Seventh Heaven by MeMeMe Cosmetics. It smells like tangerines, which is kind of awesome, but it's so good and it works as such a brilliant primer. And I just use my fingers for this just to warm up the product and get my skin ready for foundation. My foundation at the moment is Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet. I use the shade 15 because I am pale like a vampire, and I'm using the foundation brush by adesign, which is amazing. And I just like to spread this nice and evenly across different sections of my face. You do have to work quite quickly this foundation simply because it sets so fast. And I like to buff it in using the flat top foundation brush from adesign. These brushes are absolutely fantastic, really good at buffing the product into the skin, but if you're using this foundation, do make sure you work quickly. This foundation spreads really far, and the brush I think helps as well, so just make sure that you're spreading it and you're not using too much product, otherwise you'll end up with a cake face, which is not a good look for anyone. Flat foundation brushes are really good for just spreading the product evenly, and then flat top foundation brushes are amazing for really pushing the product into the skin and leaving you with a really flat, sort of even texture on the top surface. I like to go over the top with my beauty blender just to ensure that everything is buffed in smoothly and neatly. I'm going to go in with a nice sort of pinky salmon based concealer for my under eyes, and I'm using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush for this. It's really good for your under eye concealing. I only use a really small amount because I like to go over it with a skin toned concealer, and the one I like to use is by BECCA Cosmetics. It's their concealer duo. Anyway, I just like to swirl my brush in and go over the top of that concealer. So for a start, I've managed to kind of counteract the dark circles, and now I'm just giving a bit of extra coverage. And I push any excess left on the brush around my nose just because I get redness there and it's really annoying. And I also like to push some of the concealer over my actual eyelid area just for, if I'm not using any eyeshadow, then I just like to make sure that that is all covered evenly. And I'm just going to dot some more concealer over any blemishes I want to cover up. Then I start my highlighting and contouring process. I use the highlighting fluid Beat the Blues by MeMeMe Cosmetics. Really good, very cheap, and it's quite similar to Benefit's Moonbeam. And I just buff that in with my flat top foundation brush. This is the most versatile brush, it's actually brilliant. And obviously I put some on the cheekbones, I put a little down the bridge of my nose and just under my eyebrows, on the brow bone area, just for extra lift and to catch the light in all the right places. And now I'm going to contour my nose using Sleek's Luminous Pressed Powder in the shade 04 and my Deluxe Crease Brush. I barely use any of this because it's so strong, but it's really great for bringing out the definition that you want to bring out between your nose and your eye sockets. Then I move on to contouring my cheekbones, and I use my flat top foundation brush for this, and I do like to feel for my cheekbone lines before going in with the powder to make sure that I'm going in the right direction and on the right areas. And I like to drag it down towards my mouth. Time for blush. I'm using Peaches by MAC, and this really does add a much needed warmth to my face because I'm so pale. And I'm using the 959 brush by bdellium Tools. This is amazing. The slightly domed shape really is great for applying any sort of product onto the apples of your cheeks. Anyway, I start at the apples of my cheeks and then I sort of buff it up towards my temples. Okay, it's eyebrow time. I use the Sleek Brow Kit in light, and I like to use this sort of powdery side before the waxy side. And I actually use the 760 angle brush by bdellium. It's amazing. It's so fine and so small that you can create even the smallest little lines to sort of create fake eyebrow hairs. It's so precise. It's just the most amazing brush. I'd really suggest investing in it if you actually have an interest in eyebrow creation. And I'm just going to seal my eyebrows with BECCA's brow shaping gel. And then I'm just going to go over my entire face with BECCA's finishing powder, and I use the shade Bisque. And I'll just be using my bdellium powder brush again because it's so fantastic. It just picks up product so well and just buffs into the skin perfectly. And this powder does go everywhere, so I have to close my eyes, otherwise it goes all over my contact lenses and then I feel like I'm just living in a blurry dream.
And that's it. That's literally how I do my foundation on a regular basis now. This is my updated version. So yeah, this is just me incorporating my new products and my new brushes into my regular foundation routine and changing things up, switching things up, you know, just trying out different methods and, you know, different ways of applying different products and things like that. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget, my contest is still open. Yes, I'm giving away 2 Sleek palettes. One is the Storm palette and one is the PPQ palette. And if you want to be in with a chance of winning those, do head over to the video. You can either click my face right now, or you can click the link in the down bar, which is the information box below this video, and that will take you right there. Just go ahead and enter there. It's for all my subscribers, so make sure you go do that. And any pictures and pictures of products that I use in my foundation routine will all be on my blog, so be sure to go check that out too. My blog is in the information box below this video as well, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye!